Okay, y'all, I am completely shocked right now. Liam Payne, former One Direction star, has passed away at the age of 31. I wasn't even planning on recording today. I wasn't even gonna make a video today. This is not even the video that I thought that I would start on, but this is legit crazy. So if you don't know, it's just now being reported. Literally, I saw the thing maybe like 30 minutes ago. He was in Argentina and he fell from his third-story balcony. Of course, there's not a ton of reports or whatever out there. There's not really any, there's no motive yet. I have read a few, and it's just basically the highlights that he was in Argentina, he fell from his roof. He's gone. And this is incredibly sad. This is someone's son. This is someone's dad. He had a son, Bear, in 2017. This is someone's loved one, friend, whatever. And of course, this is coming, I don't know how long he was at the headline. It was all last week that I was seeing it, at least, that he was being dragged across social media for not only being the most annoying One Directioner, but apparently he went out saying that one of the cast or one of the bandmates had put their hands on him or whatever, and thus triggering a resurfacing of so many clips about One Direction where his own band members were irritated with him, fans coming out calling him the most forgotten One Directioner or the least liked, or people feeling bad for him that they were only they would just include him because he was part of the band, just truly awful things. And he had just posted a Snapchat video that morning.
Buddy, here's a little video of me. It's rude to put hats on a table.
Sorry.
Is this your hat?
Yeah.
Children. It's a lovely day here in Argentina. This is the breakfast table.
I'm just eating an orange.
Just enjoying coffee and breakfast, even though it's 1 p.m.
Literally, we sleep in every day until at least 12. We're such losers.
No.
No.
Morning, everybody.
Okay, so, you see, just that morning, he was sitting there, he was sitting there calling it a lovely day, who I don't know, I don't follow him that much, I don't really follow any of the former bandmates, but he's sitting there with a woman, I'm guessing his girlfriend, friend, whoever, whatever, but he's sitting there with her, calling it a lovely day, they're having breakfast, it's 1 p.m., whatever, so he posted that the same day that he passed away, so yesterday or today, whichever. So it's what is the switch between having that great morning, that great time, oh, we're having fun, to what happened? Because so obviously people are already speculating that this stinks. He's in the headlines last week for whatever, and then this week today he has passed away, and it's just of course, so there's speculation that it's foul play or whatever, right? These are the clips these are the photos that are being shared around now of what his hotel room looked like after the incident, and they are crazy. So here's the first one. You can obviously see there's that looks like a broken TV. You can see a little bit of stuff on the ground, but obviously very clearly something was thrown into that TV. And then secondly, so this is just a bunch of stuff. I don't know if this has to do with paraphernalia. You see what you see, but I don't know if that's what it is, or if that is just the aftermath of whatever chaos happened. But it's just so crazy that so whatever he posted, something had to have happened, right? So either it was some kind of fight, some kind of something, or maybe some kind of, because we don't know, we don't know what happened. We don't know if it was a mental health crisis. We don't know if it was, foul play. There's not really much that we know yet, but it's being speculated of some sort of mental health crisis because of how bad this looks. And people are even starting to comment on it. So one person said, y'all were bullying Liam Payne online for the past few days, and now that he passed away, y'all are suddenly mental health advocates. Another person said, We need to have a very serious talk about the effects of online bullying. You all bullied Liam Payne into committing into potentially the act. Y'all need to realize that the stuff you say online has a negative effect on people, and someone can only take so much. And honestly, I thought the same thing when I first saw the headline. I was like, no freaking way. No freaking way is last week I'm hearing about the world. I did not see, in all the videos I watched, everything I looked into, I did not see a single shred of support for him after, everything that happened. And people were just basically posting videos, and all the comments in the videos were just like straight hate, nothing else. So yeah, I thought the same thing when I saw the headline and saw that he had fallen from his third story room that usually has a balcony or some kind of something to keep you contained, but he either somehow toppled over or leapt over. We don't know. Again, this is a very sad situation. But yeah, I honestly thought the same, where it was okay, last week we're bullying him. And I don't mean we're as in we're, because not everyone was a part of it. But now this week something has happened, and people, there's going to be a crying out and coming on talking about bullying on social media. But it happens all the time. People just drop mean comments without even thinking about it now. It's kind of just well, it's social media. You should just expect this to happen. You should just think that this is going to be the thing that goes down. And so they even tell you, when you are preparing for a social career, whether you're a content creator or you're a content coach of some sort, whatever, anything that has you put in the public eye, that you should just be prepared for people to hate you. Not everyone's going to love you. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but they legitimately tell you, be prepared for hate comments. Be prepared not to look at them. Be prepared for people to just come into your inbox and say whatever mess, literally just because they feel like it that day. And it's just we've become so desensitized to it, to even posting mean stuff, now we're in a situation where someone who was in the headlines last week getting hate, and people just mindlessly posting, mindlessly thinking about, or talking about him and whatever, not realizing that behind all of that there is a real person, there is someone who is really going through all of this, that is their real life. And now this week they're gone, and the only thing that we can put together thus far, the only speculation we have, based on the video and the photos and what actually happened, is that it's some sort of crisis going on, and that it's somehow connected. And something must have happened, whether it was a fight or he snapped, but the fact that he's posting a video that morning talking about what a lovely day it is, and you can tell that he looks tired. He legitimately looks sad. He looks exhausted, to photos that are being shared later. The room is absolutely trashed. It just looks of someone who has had some kind of mental break. And so now, everyone's coming out talking about how sad it is, how terrible 2024 is. Everyone is just coming in to support now. And I honestly, if there's one thing that we could take from this, I just wish that that people just be more mindful about what we say. And it's you can report on news, you can report on facts, you can report about what's happening without trashing someone. And even when you're commenting on people, there is just respectful ways to have disagreements. There's respectful ways to call things out. That's not what happened last week. And so, yeah, there's some rude comments under the posts that are going around, but for the most part, everyone is rallying. And, I really pray for his family. I pray for his son that, okay, so if he was born in 2017, it's 2024. Okay, so it's 7 years old. So that's a 7-year-old who, they're pretty much there. They know what's happening in the world around them, and this is going to affect them now. He's just lost his dad. And I don't know, the dynamics around that relationship, or that, with his ex-girlfriend and whatever. But ultimately, I can't come from a household where my dad passed away when I was young. I was in 6th grade or something. 5th grade, 6th grade. Either way, I still remember it. My dad wasn't even in my life that long, and it made me sad. So you can only imagine how this is impacting his family as well. and how these comments would have impacted his family. So yeah, I just think big takeaway, praying for his family, praying for, you know, everything that's going to have to happen afterwards, you know, like it's not just like they find out and they begin to grieve. It's like an entire process. You know, you have to go through the reports, you know, there's going to be police to go through. They're going to have to plan a funeral now, get his body back because it's in Argentina. So he's going to have to get it flown. I think he's from the UK. I don't actually know that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's where he's from. So they're going to have to like get him shipped back. Ugh, that just sounds bad. So just, you know, when talking about this or when commenting, whatever, just like, you know, think of his family, make sure we're all like reaching out to the family, pray for the family, and let's maybe be a little bit more mindful about what we say about people and how ruthlessly we take them down on the internet, because this, I mean, it's like I said, this is people's real life. This is someone who literally has to live on the other side of it. And this is crazy. And yeah, and it was like that one comment said where it's like, everyone's going to be mental health experts now. Of course, now that all the damage is done, people are going to come out and be like, oh, why are we doing that? I mean, it's kind of what I'm doing. I mean, I'm not really a hater on the internet, but it's kind of what I'm doing. But yeah, so literally crazy. I can't believe this happened. It's a Wednesday. And yeah, so I don't even really know what else to say. Oh, this is a nice comment. He helped shape a new generation of music and was part of one of the biggest bands in musical history. His influence has reached all ends of the globe. Rest in peace to a real legend. I hope more comments come out like this, that his family, post that his family can look at and kind of like lean into, that there is a lot of love for him and that so many people will miss him, or at least like understand what kind of tragedy this is, obviously. So yeah, so that's all I have. I mean, as maybe we'll make another video as more things come out, or there's more to talk about, or maybe as like his family starts to speak out, whatever. But as for right now, this is it. This is all we know. And just be more mindful when you're talking to people, because now this is crazy. And if you like this video, like and subscribe to the channel, where I'm going to be giving real opinions about real stuff that happens all the time, even if it's not the popular one. So I'll see you next time.